I'm ready. What's up?
Ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready to get this going on.
Like, ready?
Are,
Fight!
are you ready?
Fight!
Fatality. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, flashback.
Flashback.
I mean, for me it is, but I mean, that's still going on nowadays after so many years. Somebody trying to bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, I just saw the story right now and I wanted to talk.
what? Tell me the cheese man.
The cheese man?
Cheese man.
Zombie. Zombie. I never really watched the show. I've seen it, but I never watched it. So.
I've seen very little of it. It's kind of mind numbing.
Mind numbing?
Yeah, because it's like talking in kid mode, I guess. And most of it's songs, so it's like,
I don't know. Like I said, I never watched it. But anyways, Coco Melon made my kid a zombie. Parents blame show for behavioral issues.
why? Like, what was the problem? They weren't reacting to anything. They were being antisocial. What?
Children's cartoon Coco Melon has become a huge online phenomenon. Phenomenon.
Phenomenal.
With its catchy tunes and bold 3D animations entrancing infants and toddlers. But parents Belle McCarthy has told Newsweek that her toddlers became like zombies, almost memorized when viewing the show. Huh, that's weird.
Isn't that the main point, like, of all shows, is to make sure like the
Yeah.
kids are entertained and they're like, wow, like they're all stay tuned to the show.
I think that's the point of any show you watch.
Well, that's my point.
So
I
you
mean,
come
like,
back next week, same bad time, same bad channel.
exactly, like something needs to catch their eye in order for them to stay entertained. So,
Yeah. But I'm also on the point of their kids.
yeah.
They will gravitate to anything that catches their eye.
Hmm. So, was there anything negative about it? Like, did it mess with them after when they were stopped watching the show or something?
I don't know. She is not alone among parents who fear Coco Melon is responsible for their children's behavioral problems, including anger issues, ADHD, autism, and speech delays.
Hmm. I don't think I'd go that. No, blaming like a TV show for that.
I blame Ebonics.
Right.
No, I mean, that's the point of the show. I mean, if you show a kid, let's say, a pack of Skittles and some generic black and white label chocolate bar, which one is the kid going to go to?
Skittles, because they want to taste the rainbow.
Skittles because it's colorful.
Yeah. It looks more interesting. It catches their attention.
Just like if you took them to a movie, are they going to watch Titanic or are they going to watch the new Mario movie?
I saw you were going to bring that up. I'm like, yeah, the Mario movie. Of course.
Mario. Because it's colorful.
Mm-hmm.
There's no drowning people.
Right.
This is the point of, I mean, who was it? Cat Williams, where he had a part where he's like, the parents are getting after the kid because the kid grabbed a bag of Skittles and slapped the kid because you're not supposed to be grabbing. And then Cat Williams was like, bitch, your kid's supposed to like Skittles.
Good point, though.
So, as far as the show causing behavioral issues, I think the behavioral issues come within your family itself.
With your own responsibilities of it.
Because the kid's going to mimic what they see in the house.
And you're in
Now,
control of what they watch.
If you have the TV being the babysitter and raising your kids, well, then what do you expect?
Exactly. Get what you paid for.
Okay. You got 3 kids. I guess from that picture.
Mm-hmm.
plus your adopted Coco Melon there. I mean, who's raising your kids?
Apparently, Coco Melon.
Coco Melon. Netflix. Well, there you go. There's your problem. Netflix.
That's all it says it right there. Netflix.
So, any show. I mean, it doesn't really matter what show it was. I
Like,
mean, what was that our kids watching? Little Einstein and Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah.
Mickey Racers.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they watched all kinds of stuff.
PJ Masks.
PJ Masks is a big one.
Paw Patrol. I can't think of the one. The two pugs.
Oh,
Bingo and Rolly.
yeah.
If that was the name of the show, I don't remember.
I don't remember. It's like the. It's gonna come to me like later at the end of the show. Like,
oh, we gotta look it up. Bingo.
it's like almost coming to my head right now.
Puppy Dog Pals.
There you go.
There you go.
Puppy Dog Pals.
Puppy Dog Pals.
They're so cute. Oh my god.
So our kids watched that. I mean, my friend's kid, they grew up watching Barney and shit. I don't know, Captain Feathersword, whatever that was. So, raise your kids.
I mean, you're the parent. You're in control of how much you limit their watching and what they watch. So you really can't blame the show itself because you're the one that put it on them for them. It's not like they had control of their own. Hey, I'm gonna watch this if they're like a toddler. So
that's your parenting. But I don't know. Maybe they're looking for a quick buck.
I guess like everybody wants to blame everybody. Everybody wants to blame the world.
I think the quick buck's gonna be they're gonna put your kids on meds.
Mm-hmm.
And that fixes everything.
Yeah, but that might also turn like against her as well because they might think that she's being like a bad person, like a bad parent, and call CPS on her because you're not watching your kids. You're letting them watch this, and look how they are, and you're blaming society for that, and it's you're the one that's leaving their kids by themselves the whole time. I'm just saying.
Maybe. So, I have gray hair right here, my chin, a little bit on my head. I saw one right here, my stash. I saw this article. Bling. Scientists may have finally figured out why hair turns gray and how to stop it.
Don't have kids.
Don't become president.
Right.
So researchers at NYU have unlocked fresh evidence as to why humans' hair loses its natural color over time, which could help prevent people from graying. Would you try to stop yourself from graying?
No, I always told myself once I started getting gray hair that I would welcome it, but the fact that it's coming one at a time, it kind of makes me want to pluck it. So that's not really going to go with me. Like, I just, right now, I was like doing my hair before the show, and I was like, I see one here, I see one here. But so I'm trying to wonder if it's not growing fast enough for me to welcome it at all, or it's just being a nuisance for me and I don't even want it anymore. I just want to dye it or something. So I don't know.
So a new study conducted using mice and published in Nature, a peer-reviewed journal, closely examined the melanocyte stem cells known to control hair color. So basically what this article was saying that those melanocyte whatever cells in your hair or body that control it slow down. So that's why the color like
Fades.
And they're saying they can speed it back up.
Makes sense. But I don't know why they're already coming up with that now.
But if he did that, where would the silver fox go?
Right? That wouldn't even be an issue with anybody. I think that would totally confuse people with like, is he old or is he not old? I mean,
I'm thinking the hair coloring companies will be like, screw that.
that's another thing because that's like a big industry of people wanting to dye hair, especially what's that box called for the men? I forgot what it was called. It was like a famous one. But yeah, it's like that was like the thing for people to like cover their grays. But it's like advanced so much that there's different types of ways to do it. It's to the point where you could even like spray it on your head and there's no more grays.
No more grays. Yeah, I'm trying to think of that.
Hair in the bottle. Just for men.
Just for men.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
But women use it too. I seen them.
So why not? I would. I'm trying to figure out whether or not if it's biologically like people need like diet for men and diet for women like to be different because of their chemical issues. You know, like different kinds of strands, or is it all just the same and just propaganda thinking that women have to use women's hair dye or men has to use hair dye? I'm pretty sure like men probably used the women's hair dye before that even came out. So
Yeah, I don't think there's any difference. It's just the marketing.
yeah, like the
You
pink,
know,
like the
guys
pink
are not gonna be
razors,
buying pink boxes.
or they could say, "Oh, it's for my
Well,
wife. It's for my
unless
wife," but you know exactly what hair color she was gonna use, right?
unless they're you know, going through a change in their life.
Midlife crisis.
You know, like that guy with the Budweiser. He's still getting. I'm not him, but Budweiser's still getting a lot of flack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, screw them. And I told you don't mess with a man's religion.
Mhm.
You don't do it.
Mhm.
So let's be poor. It's better. You think so?
Depends.
Depends.
Depends what they're talking about.
Depends what to do. Okay. High credit scores will mean higher mortgage rates for home buyers under new federal law or rule.
So you're trying to tell me the people who had higher credit scores, they're gonna have to pay. They're gonna. The mortgage rate is like something you gotta pay, right? So it's gonna go higher. So it's gonna be more expensive.
Well, there's a lot of confusion.
Yeah, I'm confused.
You know, I heard many different things, so we'll read this a little bit. As part of the Federal Housing Finance Agency push for affordable housing, homebuyers with good credit will soon have to pay higher mortgage rates and fees to subsidize people with riskier credit ratings, according to a report by Washington Times.
So you're trying to tell me that if you have a badass credit score, you're gonna be punished for it?
Pretty much. That's what it makes it seem. So, a new federal rule enforced by Biden administration will make it so that people looking to buy a home with a credit score of 680 or higher will have to pay about $40 per month more than people with worse credit when taking out a home loan of $400,000.
First of all, if I had a credit score that low, which I do, I don't think any bank would approve me for a 400,000 dollar freaking loan for a home. I wouldn't even be able to get that much to begin with. So it's like, what's the point?
It's not based on your credit, it's based off how much you make.
Oh, I'm just saying. Still.
So, your yearly salary.
Okay, because I was like, did I be able
The
to
credit determines your interest rate.
Oh, well, like to me, like if you're making that much money, like why would they even care about your credit? You know, if you can afford a house that much.
Well, because it's also indicative of you not paying on time or
Well, that too. Well, that's what I'm saying.
having a high debt to free
I think that's only.
credit available.
I think like for people to be able to afford houses like that, should have like enough money to like just buy it all off. I mean, you gotta be rich, rich.
You would think.
Yeah.
I I when we got this house, I'm like I should have just saved the 20%. Screw that FHA.
Mhm.
First time home buyer.
Scam or what?
Not a scam. It's just I think you're better off just saving 20%, putting down 20%.
Mm.
So the new rule, which goes into effect on May 1st, which is today, will affect mortgages from private banks across the nation, according to the Washington Times. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, federally backed home mortgage companies, will establish the loan level price adjustments, LLPAs. Mortgage industry professionals told the New York Post that the new rule was an ugly surprise for home buyers who worked for years to build their credit.
And for what?
So yeah, I'm like,
I guess I'm getting the next home.
I'm like, yeah, the people worked for it. I mean, it's like the stupid student loans. Like, people took out loans, went to school, and paid them off, and yet these fucking cocksuckers want fucking taxpayer to pay their damn school because they can't afford it.
Highway robbery.
Now it's the homes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean $40 if that's what it comes out to. I mean, it's nothing, but still, I shouldn't have to pay for your fuck ups.
It's true.
Not that I'm paying because I already had my mortgage before this.
True. Like, we're already... Yeah, so...
And I refinanced way before shit hit the fan. So I'm paying a better rate now.
It's good. Awesome.
But still, that's just a sign of the future. Like, oh, I can't afford it. Oh, let's get the people who make more money and who are responsible to help subsidize your failures, you know? What?
Nothing, I'm just thinking that means that I would have to get the next house. Because I won't be paying as much.
The next house?
Yeah.
You're going to get a house?
Hell yeah.
All
To
right.
rent out.
Okay, cool.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing it.
You're not doing it?
Nope.
Why not? Rent it out, like you said.
I don't think I have the idea set to like couldn't be able to do all that.
No?
No.
That's right, lady.
What you got? What you
I
got?
don't know. That's right, lady.
That's what it says. I'm like, that's gonna remind me.
Oh, yeah. I remember this. So, Blue Jays Anthony Bass slams United Airlines for making pregnant wife clean up kid's mess on hands and knees.
Okay.
Blue Jays pitcher Anthony Bass has a bone to pick with United Airlines. Expressing his frustrations on Twitter, the 35-year-old Bass alleged that a flight attendant on a United Airlines flight made his pregnant wife get on the floor to pick up the mess made by his 2-year-old daughter.
I'd have been all hell nah.
So you're with this guy?
Who's guy? With the husband or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with the fucking flight attendant.
To make a pregnant person get on their hands and knees to pick up their toes.
I don't think anybody made her get on her hands and knees.
You think
but to clean up after your child,
okay,
I'm all
clean
for
up
that.
after the child, that's fine. But to get a pregnant chick to be like on their hands and knees, you know,
Yeah,
if you know
again,
she can't, if she's incapacitated
again.
to do it.
Again, I don't think she was on her hands and knees picking each piece of whatever mess of Cheerios or whatever the kid had, picking it up by hand.
Shit.
I'm pretty sure the flight attendant gave her a damn broom and a fucking dustpan. Here, clean up your fucking kid's mess.
I don't know, I guess.
And then
like
the wife got home. Like, oh you know what they made me do? They made me clean up after our child on the airplane. I was so embarrassed. You know how much money you make? We can't have a maid.
Like, our maid's gonna come with us on our travels now. She have to clean up our mess as we're traveling. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, it would have been like, if she wasn't like, it depends. If she was like 9 months pregnant, then no. But if she was like capable of movement, then yeah, she should be cleaning up after her child.
There you go. Pick up popcorn.
Really? For popcorn?
22-week pregnant.
She could have done it. 3 weeks is not that much. I mean, it's like halfway. She's not like 37, 38 week or anything.
But they're privileged. Their kids can make a mess wherever they want.
That's a thing. If it's like that privilege thing, then yeah, no.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, she didn't have to go to the restroom either. She could have just pooped right there in the aisle.
Right? Or
That's how special she is.
Or she has paid so much money for her seat that it's one of those ones that you just poop as you see, and then it goes so fast that like nobody would even smell it. It would just be gone. Nobody knew I was taking the shit, and I'm sitting right in my seat.
Bass, who is making $3 million this season. Yep. You know, picking up popcorn beneath you now. Oh, yeah.
Not to mention, I mean, if you're going to be that petty and not wanting to clean up after yourself, I mean, I think you could have got like a privately, like, flight, you know? Like somebody, like, what do they call them? Like, private jet?
Or, you know, if your wife was, you know, as, privileged as she is, she should have give the flight attendant, like $10,000 and says, you clean it up.
Shit, I would. For $10,000, I would have done it quick.
But no, my kid can make a mess. We go to restaurants all the time, make messes.
It's not a place to be dining. It's a place where you're traveling with.
Yeah.
I would hate for that to happen for me, like in a bus, though. Like I was taking a
When
bus
my kid
somewhere.
drops popcorn on the floor at the house, I don't pick it up.
Shit, I make them pick it up.
The dog comes and eats it.
Ooh.
Or I'm pretty sure like she has a maid. So.
I don't know. Like I said, I mean, there might be that we might be hearing that story totally wrong or totally right. Who knows? I mean, there might be more context to it. I don't know.
Yeah, the context was she was 22 weeks pregnant. Her kid made a mess. Her kid. And, people typically don't like cleaning up after other people.
Yeah.
If my dog, if I had one, took a shit in my neighbor's yard, I'm pretty sure my neighbor would expect me to clean it up. Not him clean up because it's on his yard.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, but it's kind of different because, like, they're in an airplane. There's a flight attendant. She's being paid to be there.
To serve.
Yeah, but
Like a service, not to fucking
yeah,
clean up after them.
but think about it. When they're left and there's a mess in there, who's cleaning it up? They have to clean it up anyway. Whether it's
Yeah, a little bit of mess. But if your kid's dropping popcorn after popcorn and after popcorn, you think it's right? Like, I understand, like, one or two pieces.
Do you think the kid just dumped the whole thing or something?
The mother's there and is like, so cute.
That's what I'm saying. If the mom is letting her child do whatever she wants, yeah, it's wrong. She needs to either clean it up or say something to her child or whatever. But if, like, it's such a big mess and she's trying, she can't, I mean, yeah, get her some help. But like I said, it just depends what the situation
Like I
is.
said, I'm pretty sure they have vacuums and dustpans and brooms.
There could have been different ways of cleaning up besides being on her hands and knees.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she wasn't on her hands and knees to begin with. It was just something she
Made up?
told her husband to make it seem like it was worse than it was.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They made me clean up. Oh, that's not too bad. On my hands and knees? Oh, no,
That's what
too
I'm saying.
far.
It might be different situations. She might be totally lying and that might not even have happened at all, or 1% chance that it might have happened. But I said 1%. So most likely it didn't.
I just believe because they have money, they think they're entitled and they don't have to do certain things.
It's true. I mean, they shouldn't be like that.
And as far as I know, nobody's with this family on her having to clean.
Everybody went against her. I'm like, why be posting your business to begin with? I mean, I don't care if you're famous or not.
Sheesh. Backfired for the Blue Jay picture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's your responsibility to decide what you're going to post online. And it's your responsibility to decide, I'm going to post this whether it's good or bad. If I'm going to get bad stuff, I'm going to get good stuff. It's going to happen. I mean, accept it. I mean, you can't really complain about it. So,
it's like our channel here. I mean, some people will agree. Some people are like, they're stupid. They're Paindayholes.
I wish we had enough views for that. I wouldn't care if people be hating on me or not. At least I know they're watching. I mean, shit. If I pissed you off on this show, then I did my job because you're watching. That was our job for this show, is to get you to watch. And you made a comment, then it's all kudos for us. Kudos for us. Whether you hate us or like us or love us. Either way, I mean, it's your choice if you want to like us or not. Or subscribe or not subscribe. We say what we want.
I'm sorry, I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. I was going to say, we say what we want to say, do what we want to say. An old song, sorry. But I'm just saying. Jesus.
How does this work?
Forgot how that works?
Yeah, I forgot.
Dude, you were like sporting the shit out of that freaking website. Put this if you're trying to get an article that won't pop up, and there you go, it'll work. And like, how do you do this?
Here we go. So I think it's this archive.
For those of you viewing, we've done this before. Quite a few times in the works.
Paste, but I don't need this part.
HTTPS.
And then we go. Oh. Here we go. Archive.is. For when you don't want to pay.
Yep.
So, I don't know. This was on the Billy Madison show.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking. I guess because what has been 2 weeks already since our last show. Somebody didn't want to do one. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he's talking about.
So, man spreading. Arrest the long arm of the law just invaded our personal space.
What?
Man spreading. What's man spreading?
I have no idea. Like people, them seeing different people throughout the town doing something, looking for people
No.
to arrest.
No. Like the way I'm sitting right now.
Oh, man spreading like.
Basically, your legs are apart. See? His legs are apart.
That's not a man spread.
His legs
That's
are
a me
apart.
spread. That's
His
the way I
legs are
said.
apart. Her legs are closed. His are apart. His are apart.
Yeah, because y'all gotta let y'all's junk breathe, I guess. I mean, I'm assuming that's why y'all said like that.
Bad news. Tall men with a poor sense of boundaries. The NYPD have had enough of your nonsense. Yes. After op-eds in the New York Times, a popular crowd-shaming Tumblr campaign, and a series of public service ads. Is this an article?
I hope so.
I mean, or is this an advertisement?
Right?
Get to the good stuff.
I don't know. Get that line right there.
I was groped by a man's legs on the train.
How do you be groped by a man's leg? Not like that leg has arms or hands. Makes no sense. I mean, as long as like he's not moving his leg up and down right next to you, like, ooh. So I don't know.
So they're saying men because they sit with their legs open.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would think so. You got stuff down there.
That's what I'm saying.
Whether it needs to breathe, I don't know. I'm thinking a little more scientific here. Like,
So you don't sit on them?
well, you know how like, well, you don't know, but
I should hope not. If it's a man
if
thing.
it's cold, your testicles tend to shrink and get closer to your fucking body to stay warm. And if it's hot, they sag. They're loose.
Dangly.
You know, because that's your sperm needs to be at a certain temperature.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is just our way of naturally letting our nuts decide if it's too cold or too hot.
You have your own little nature thermometer down
But
there.
it could also be that, you know, you don't want to squash your nuts.
I'm telling you, dude, they invented those underwear where it has like a little hammock for your balls, or you just put them in there and they're just like hugging them and they're staying in one place.
You like totally didn't listen to what I just said.
Oh, what did you say?
When it's cold, they get
Yeah, I know.
to your body. They no.
I get that, but
Well,
I
why
thought,
would you put them in a sack and they can't do anything?
well, because I mean, they're
It's
there.
hot outside. Somewhere 100 degrees. I'm wearing a nut sack. It doesn't make any sense.
So they don't hang. So you don't sit on them. Depends how old you are.
You don't. I don't know who the hell sits on their nuts.
It's possible. It's not like it hasn't happened before.
I mean,
I
I
don't know
guess
if
I'm
they
not
move.
old enough for that, but I don't see that happening.
Do your research. Some people it happens to.
No, I heard stories.
Especially when you're old. And it depends with how big they are, too. People come in different sizes and shapes, so it's possible.
Oh, scrotum. I don't know. I remember when this game came out, and they were talking about the detail of these horses, shrinking horse balls.
Getting detailed.
So they say when it gets colder, because the temperature is that the nuts on the horse get shrivel up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess when they, in hotter weather, they
Swallow up.
no, they go down.
And it's weird that they like emphasize that on the game.
Yeah, like the detail of that part. I'm like, what?
Like, who pays attention that much to a game to see if that's factual?
No, they advertised it.
Oh.
The people that made the game.
Or to
So
get.
you said, look at their nuts, right? And some wolves. And I guess it's colder now, so they like shriveled up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you saw that.
Yes.
It's a game.
Yes.
Now we're talking about real life.
Mm-hmm.
Men's balls. We sit with our legs open.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, we want the most room there is. No. It's because biologically
It's in your nature
It's
to do
not
it.
we're doing it on purpose. It's just we have some stuff down there that needs room to move.
I really can't complain about that because I'm a woman. I don't have that problem, but I still sit the same way as a
No, but
man
it's
does.
women complaining.
Well, I'm not one of them because I sit the same way too. My legs will not
Yeah.
close automatically. Like
Like this one.
I'm like,
I was groped by a man's legs on the train.
oh, that was funny. I saw his tie, and his tie kind of looked like it was like if his shirt was open. I was like, what? Like I did a double take on that. And I was like,
So I'm like, what?
that's too funny though. I'm like to make a big ish out of it though. Like to go that far as to get arrested.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, what's next for the women? Your breasts are too large. You're taking up too much, you know,
Said not one man.
horizontal movement
Said not one
space.
man ever is ever gonna complain on a woman on that.
I know we could fit another person in this line if you didn't have such huge titties.
Right? There's like 6 inches right there.
So I don't know. I think is this how we are naturally? I don't know how guys cross their legs like a woman sometimes. I can't do it.
I can't even do that.
But I was like, yeah. So, yeah, I saw this one. I don't watch soccer or football. Football. So, soccer player Arkraf Hakimi's, however you say your name, wife divorces him. Wants half, gets nothing. Everything is in his mama's name.
In his mama's name?
Yeah.
Damn, that was clever.
So, whatever your name is, one of the most popular Moroccan soccer players in the world. It's going viral all across social media for the past 24 hours. Media learned that the superstar athlete pulled a brutal April Fool's on his now ex-wife by putting all of his assets in his mother's name prior to the divorce.
Damn. That's pretty genius, actually.
And it sucks for her.
Mm-hmm.
Not like because she didn't get nothing. I'm like, now whatever guy you hook up with, he's gonna be like, well, I ain't giving you nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I know what you about.
Yep. Go digger.
I ain't saying she a gold digger. But she is one dumb. Nah, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe the divorce was legit.
Well, yeah, I was gonna try to read the article, see why the hell they were getting divorced to begin with.
Seeking an end to their 5-year relationship and marriage, citing infidelity.
Gotcha. That's crazy.
Who was being unfaithful? You or him? Yeah.
It had to have been her.
No, she's the one that was seeking the divorce.
Mm.
But I'm pretty
Then
sure. I'm
maybe
pretty
it was
sure.
him.
I'm pretty sure they were both
Mutual.
unfaithful to each other.
They both did the dirty deed.
But yeah, I think that's a good move right there.
For him, yeah.
He's like, you didn't make any of those goals. You didn't kick the ball. All you just sat there looking good. That's all. And you want half?
You can get my hard-earned money.
I was willing to give you 10%, but half? Shit.
Depends how her lifestyle was. If he kept her, kept her, then I can understand why she's asking for money. But then again, I mean, if she's being well kept, then they wouldn't have gone to divorce to begin with. So
She probably was well kept, but as she was saying, as I believe, she just wanted half to move on, say, she's set, and she can do whatever she wants.
right, apparently she was doing whatever she wants during
Sleep
the marriage.
with the whole soccer team. I don't know.
I guarantee you, after this, none of them are gonna touch her.
They might touch her. Goal.
I don't know. Maybe it hit it and quit it, but never a relationship.
Yeah, no, not like long term. I mean,
yeah,
hit it and quit it, like you said.
In your case,
Because they know what she's about.
Yep. We'll just have a little fun. That's it.
It's like, oh yeah, okay, sure.
We'll have a little fun and we'll lock up my wallet. Just saying.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? Grand opening, grand custody. Fall from grace. Oh. You know him.
Mm-hmm.
So Jonathan Majors dropped from upcoming projects as career fallout continues.
What the hell?
So you remember that we brought up the article where domestic abuse or something.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're all dropping them apparently.
Damn.
But it's this studios in general, because they did the same to Johnny Depp when Amber Heard was saying he abused her or whatever.
Oh, that whole scenario, freaking every day they were showing something that happened at the court.
So like he wasn't in the last whatever, the Harry Potter spinoff, Magical Beast, I guess. Wasn't in there. I think Disney didn't want to use him for the Pirates of the Caribbean no more.
Damn.
But now they want him back. Like, oh, we're sorry. We thought you were beating women up. Like, she pooped in my bed.
Gross.
So yeah, apparently he's following. I don't know if all the allegations are true about him.
Either way, I mean, he's getting a bad rep, and they're letting him go. And like, how do you? You'd have to like do a badass like comeback to get over all that. So
it seems the Hollywood dominoes keep falling for Jonathan Majors. On Tuesday, we learned that he's now been dropped from a handful of projects, including movie adaptation of Walter Mosley's novel, The Man in My Basement, starring William Dafoe. But I want to say, like, his even media relations dropped him.
damn.
Yeah, see. On Monday, we learned that Marvel star Jonathan Majors is now without management or public relations company representation.
My.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do?
Like I said, I don't know. Like I said, what's the deal? But to me, he was a decent actor. I mean, I'm not saying he's my favorite.
Yeah, I liked him. It was good.
I can't say whatever.
We don't really know him that personal, so
No, I don't know what movies he came out. I mean, the new Ant-Man.
yeah.
But where I saw him was in Lovecraft Country.
Yeah.
But as far as anything else he's been in, I don't know.
Look him up. Let's check your stats.
Movies and TV shows. So he's in Creed 3, which I haven't seen. Ant-Man, Devotion. So this is where I've seen him. Lovecraft Country. Of course, he made an appearance in Loki. White Boy Rick, I seen it, but I don't remember him in it. So he's been in quite a few stuff. But I don't know what's going to happen to his career.
He's gonna be like, "Welcome to McDonald's."
Welcome to McDowell's.
McDowell's.
Elon's competition.
Oh my God! Is it time? Is it time for Elon?
Is it? I don't really have stuff on him. I mean, he has stuff, but
Well, we just did an honorable mention of Elon Musk. Honorable mention.
Oh yeah, okay. Because Elon Musk has a Starlink or something.
A Starlink.
He has satellites in orbit that help web track or have internet for your house or whatever.
Okay.
So Amazon's home internet service plan, launch date, and cost. So Amazon's doing the same thing.
Okay.
Of course, Elon is already his is already out there. So one of Amazon's most aggressive projects right now is a plan to launch a home internet service. Recently, Amazon has started to open up about its plans for its home internet service from Amazon. Currently codenamed Project Cooper.
Cooper?
Or however you say that.
That's probably right, but the way it's spelled, it looks like Knooper.
Kiwiper.
Q-weeper.
Q-I-per.
Quipper.
I think it's Cooper.
I think it's Quipper.
So, new Amazon CEO has given an update on the service and when it plans to start selling home internet and a letter to shareholders. So, yes, Elon Musk has his own.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon's planning to do their own version of it. I wouldn't get it. I mean, based off what I seen, the cost of Elon's is, I imagine
I mean,
Amazon might have a better price, but I still wouldn't get it.
probably by not by much. How much is Elon's?
That's pricey.
It's only for the elites of the elites of the elites.
What did I say? Starlink?
Mm-hmm. Starlink Internet.
So
Damn.
Starlink offers 3 different packages. Starlink Internet costs $110 per month with a $5.99 one-time equipment fee.
What equipment fee do you need? It's just a box.
Yeah, like a satellite dish and all that.
You need a dish?
It's satellite in space,
Yeah, I know, but
sending data.
what are you
receiving
paying for that you need at home to connect?
the satellite and the service.
So you're just
Like
paying.
when Elon cried that Ukraine was costing too much to use his service. He wanted the government to pay for it, and the government said, "Go fuck off." And he's like, "Okay, I'll continue paying for it then, I guess." No, you continue to pay for it so you don't look like a fucking dumb fuck and cheap fucking ass.
Why was he paying Ukraine to use his stuff?
He wasn't paying; he was letting them use it for free.
So why didn't he just charge them?
They're in a war. Do you not keep up with this?
Well, I know that, but that's just part of our capitalism. Knowing that if you're gonna provide service, you're gonna sell. You're
Well,
gonna have to. There's
I
gonna be a
imagine
fee.
once the war is over, he's going to expect them to continue using it and paying for it, and maybe try to recoup some.
So in
Back
other words,
pay
there
or
was
something.
there was a reason for him to give his free services.
He doesn't do anything for free.
Exactly my point.
But I guess he was expecting the government to pick up the tab, and he was like, "I'm going to charge them what it costs plus an extra 100%."
Nope.
And government said, "Fuck off." And
That's-
he's like,
they're
"Well,
like, "That's
shit,
your
if I
shit."
stop it, I'm going to look like a piece of shit because they're in the war."
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what, Elon? You're still a piece of shit.
You're on your own, bro. You're on your own.
Piece of crap. And for you people that will lick his balls of sweat,
You know we do honorable mentions for you too.
watch him sell some more stock before he said he wouldn't.
Oh, he's gonna
It's just a
definitely do it.
hunch. I'm just saying. And his reason will be because we're in a recession. I need the money.
Right. That sounds good for him, so he'll use that line.
Especially his brother. I see you guys talking about his brother selling shares. Alrighty. North Texans filling. Oh, yeah. I saw this. I was talking about this with the co-workers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
More chisme.
North Texans feeling sticker shock after receiving property value notices.
Sticker shock.
Property value notices have started arriving in mailboxes, which I did get mine. And if you're feeling sticker shock, you're not alone. Property owners can expect to see values go up by 10 to 20% this year.
Oh, scandalous.
And what do you think? Because all you cockamanians that were paying whatever you wanted for a house. And everybody's like, well, let's say they're valued for more. And it's basically just for the city to get more tax revenue out of it.
Yeah, your house is still worth the same thing. It's just we're making it sound like it's prettier than what it really is.
No, well, according to them, it's worth more.
I know, but is it?
Well, everything, basically. I mean, it's the only people that I forgot what they call it. It's like when you fight it, challenge it, or I forgot. You could do something about it. So property owners who believe the value isn't right can bring evidence to an appraiser. If they can't reach an agreement, owners can file a protest to try to get it reduced. Okay, you go protest.
I ain't gonna win, but go ahead, protest.
I'm pretty sure some do, but.
I guess it just depends.
So I was like, man, wouldn't that be a job to have? The appraiser?
Do you think he gets like a lot of bribes?
Probably, but I'm more like You know, you can go for those kids that sell lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, you sell it for 25 cents a cup. No, it's worth 75 cents.
Hell yeah.
This bottle of water here is worth $10.
Better give it to you for 5.
Yeah,
But it's
just
half
put a value
joking.
on anything. I mean, that's your job. It's worth more.
Guess it can have its perks and it can have its consequences. Like, you might piss off
I
the
mean,
wrong
obviously,
person.
that is praising
Actual stuff.
property, you know, like houses and buildings and stuff. But, oh, well. Petty revenge, or they got what they deserve.
I love petty stories. Oh my god. They're so like, oh, no, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Yeah. Chinese couple runs up $1,500 in utilities and expenses at Airbnb rental as revenge.
Damn. How?
So, a
Like,
Chinese couple allegedly racked up more than $1,500 in utility fees and other expenses at Airbnb in South Korea to take revenge on the owner for refusing to cancel their booking.
dang. Petty.
So,
I guess when you get Airbnb, all that's like included.
I don't know, because we brought up that topic before where they're charging for stupid shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like,
You left the blinds open, that's $50. The remote wasn't back on the
on the nightstand.
nightstand, so that's a extra $75.
We left you a bag of chips there. Where is
Toilet seat was up, that's $1,000.
it?
Which I said, you know, you guys fucked it up for yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Can't just fucking make some money. You gotta fucking start charging for everything. Be a little greedy fucking piece of shit.
Yep.
But in this case, couple was trying to get their canceled and I guess refund, and the owner's like, no, you're locked into it. And they're like, all right, well, we'll go in there and leave all the lights on, let all the water run, and
That's just plain petty, dude.
huh?
Petty.
I don't know. Is it?
I mean, I can't tell you what I would do in that situation, but
So
still.
let's read because there is a reason. The identified couple booked the villa in Seoul,
Soul.
Seoul,
Soul.
for 25 days and paid in full. However, they asked to cancel the booking and receive a refund after realizing that the villa was located in Seoul's outer suburbs, reported NetEase News.
That's probably why it was cheap. They booked it for 24
The
days.
owner declined. The couple reportedly seemed to accept the decision. However, they asked whether there were surveillance cameras in the villa, to which the owner they were told there
That
were
should have
not.
tipped them off right there. Why would that be a question to ask? I mean, like, obviously you don't want to be seen doing something, or you want your privacy. That's too funny.
So they made a mistake. Got in the wrong location.
Mm-hmm.
Asked for a refund. The owner said, fuck you. I'm keeping these 25 days. You paid in full.
You probably already spent the money.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
So they say, all right.
He was like, no, we can't do that. No.
And they said, well, we're going to leave all the lights on, refrigerator open, washer and dryer is going to be running 24/7.
25. That's how I was wondering how they racked up so much. Like, I was thinking it was like for the weekend. I'm like, there's no freaking way you can rack up that much in a weekend. Now 25 days, yeah, you can easily.
31,700 gallons of water in 5 days.
Damn. What they do? Make the living room a slip aside or what?
They left everything running.
Damn.
I don't know. I mean, I get it from the person renting out their place, and I get it from the people that wanted a refund.
Yeah, like I said, it just depends. I mean, were they the type of couple that they decided on the last minute that they needed a refund because they found out where it was at, or did they try to change it right away and he wouldn't apply? You know what I mean?
And then we don't know what stipulations this villa had. Like I said, $1,000 for leaving the toilet seat up.
Yeah, he could have charged up. I mean, this, yeah, it's reasonable that he would charge up that much.
He found a grain of sand on the floor, and it's an extra $1,500.
Right? Damn.
That fingerprints on the doorknob, that's $1,000 right there to clean.
Isn't that like, why don't they put like deposit fees or something kind of?
Well, I'm just saying, no. Well, you saw the list in that video we did last time.
Yes, I know, that was ridiculous. I don't know. I think if I was running an Airbnb, I would ask, and to avoid all that, I would ask them for a deposit, so they know that they wouldn't mess shit up. But I don't know.
No, these people are ridiculous on their fees.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
So what is this, kids? That's Reddit.
Deek, 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 deek.
Oh, I don't know. Bush Light presents. Hopefully it's not too loud.
Oh no, we're good. What? He obviously does not work there. Bruh. Oh shit. Gee,
What the fuck?
I'd be like, oh hell no. Excuse me.
Oh, that's why he's destroying the bush light. He's destroying the bush light, dude. Why? Get his ass!
So, why do you think he did it?
I have no idea.
Huh?
Was it because of the last article, or I don't know. What was his reason for destroying that particular brand of beer?
Anheuser-Busch.
Mm-hmm.
What did they do recently?
That's what I'm asking you. Did it have to do with that last article that we talked about?
The Bud Light?
Uh-huh.
Probably. Either that or he's trans and wanted to be sponsored and they didn't take him.
He can be now.
Or he tried to buy it and they said no because you're not old enough. I don't know.
Right, okay. I didn't have my ID. Sorry, you can't sell it to you.
If
You don't
I
have an
can't
ID.
drink it, nobody can.
That could be true. That could also be the reason why.
I think it had to do with the Bud Light stuff.
That's so weird. I'm like, dude. Just freaking, if you don't want to drink it, don't drink it. Or you don't have to be destroying shit.
This is something I would do.
Throw cans in the floor?
No, this.
Oh, I was like, what?
Yeah, we're done with that Bush Light.
But they'll be back.
No, this is something I would do personally if I had a chance.
Okay, what is it?
Wow, that guy kicked me in the head! I think I got that on film!
That's too funny. Wow. And I'm guessing you'd be the one that be the foot, right?
Yeah.
Not the one filming it.
Wow, that guy kicked me in the head! I think I got that on film!
You must have saw him a mile away, literally.
So, yeah, I would do that.
Hell yeah.
You want to be that close to the train tracks?
Boom.
Boot to the face.
Well, there are many consequences for being that close to a train. I mean, anything can happen that close.
Anything?
Anything. Never seen Final Destination?
Ever see someone get kicked in the face? Or boot?
Not till now. Not with a moving train. I wonder how fast the train was going.
If I had that opportunity, I would take it.
Boom. That's too funny.
So, another Reddit video.
Okay.
So just based off that, still, what does he have in his hands?
Is it a TV? Like sideways? Whoa! Okay, first of all,
Stop, man.
Stop, man. Stop.
Wow.
Okay, I don't know what size. I'm gonna guess like a
32?
nah.
20?
It's smaller.
24.
No, I would say 28-inch
Okay.
TV.
But still.
CRT TV. Back in the day,
So I'm
because you,
trying.
you kids don't have this. You guys had the LCDs and
Flat screens.
flat screen.
So what I was gonna say was like, so either this is an old video because it's showing TVs that big, or somebody was that ghetto and that cheap and got a cheap ass freaking TV like down the freaking pawn shop because they needed something.
Could be old. Could be someone that just has old TV.
Because the resolution of this video is not that bad, so
Yeah.
you can kind of tell when it's like 90s looking.
But you saw how you picked it up. He's leaning back already.
And you already, and
And
gravity took
then
over.
The TV's like, you ain't winning this one, buddy.
Yeah, that's right.
I got 50 pounds on you.
Shit. Wow. I'm like, why? I wasn't even expecting that. I was like, oh. I was like literally like concerned for that, sir. Sorry, sir. No.
I'm like, that's a life lesson right there.
Stop, man. Stop.
It sounded like it was made out of aluminum and shit.
Ugh.
Ugh. Crunch. I'm surprised he like didn't break nothing doing that shit. Look at that leg right there. Like
That
all
leg.
the leg.
TV 1.
Person
Ginger 0.
zero. Oh my god. I like how the thing on top says there was an attempt.
There was an attempt.
attempt to carry that, but I guess not.
CRTs were no joke. They were heavy, but it was manageable. Because I had back in the day, I think a 32-inch CRT TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked it up because I would like rearrange my room, but that sucker was heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy. And like I said, I don't know. Don't mess with the CRTs.
Mm-mm.
Especially, you know, I have a buddy where he like took one apart and he cut something. He said it shocked the shit out of him.
Damn. Was it plugged in still?
No. But they hold a charge.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, boy.
And so, yeah, don't mess with old tech.
Mm-mm.
You don't understand it, young ones,
Young blood.
young blood.
Young
You don't
blood.
understand the old tech.
You ain't like an OG like me.
You get hurt. All right. Yay or nay?
I can't answer that. I have to see it first.
To see it.
To see it.
2 fed up Redditors launch a site to anonymously rate your landlord.
Interesting.
Which is not new, from what I read.
New to
There's
me.
been websites that lets you. So a pair of tenants who met on Reddit launched a website last week that lets tenants rate their landlords. Both of the volunteers running Rate the Landlord are based in Ontario, Canada, and the site has quickly garnered about 400 landlord reviews. So I think if they did this in the U.S., it would have been shut down. They would have been taken to court.
Yeah.
Invasion of privacy or whatnot.
Yup.
So you think it's a good idea?
Yes and no.
I mean, you as a renter, would you want to know what your landlord's like?
Yes, I really would want to know.
Now, you as a landlord, would you want people to know what type of landlord you are?
I don't want them knowing my business, but at the same time, you shouldn't be bad to begin with. You shouldn't have nothing to hide to begin with, unless you're doing something wrong. So.
No, I mean, even if, say, we're renting from the same person, but he treated you more favorably because you're a woman.
Go on.
And he's like, well, he pays, but, you know, something breaks in his apartment or whatever he's renting, I take my time to fix it. But you, on the other hand, right away.
Right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to know about my landlord about that, but as a
So,
landlord,
like, if you're a woman, renting here is great. If you're a man, not so great.
Yeah.
His name is Wiley Coyote. Works for Acme and You know, doesn't do too well with the birds.
Yeah, I mean,
He's a
like,
bird killer, or he tries to.
now you got me thinking about that video from the last time when that, I guess that hawk caught that bird. It just like, was it a hawk? Was it a bird? Like, it tore off
The
the
head.
head. Ooh.
Ew. So I don't know. I mean, as a person that rents out our room downstairs,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah, I mean,
But that's biased. That's me.
yeah.
Rating me. I rate myself
I rate myself
A
great.
plus.
Rate myself great.
But you know, I know there's landlords that suck,
Yeah.
but there are also tenants that suck.
True. I mean, it works both ways. So,
So I don't know. What side you on? It's hard to say. Hard to say. But as I said, there's been other websites that take into account because they're basing it off like they want to know your background, your history, your payment history, your bank account information, but yet you don't get any information about the person you're renting from.
yeah.
You know, do they answer your calls when something's wrong? Do they fix it in a timely manner?
I think you, as the person that's going to rent that place, needs to be asking all those questions before you decide to rent it.
But even if you ask it,
Are you
if
going to get the right
someone's-
answer?
Yeah, if someone's there like just to rent it out. They're like, yeah, we do. We're A plus. We fix everything same day.
I think if I was that crucial, I would have them have it in writing. Put it part of your contract.
Could do that. Interview the existing tenants.
Yeah, that might be a new feature like later in life that you get to meet and greet the landlord and tenant. But then again, even that would backfire because they could be lying the whole time they're there.
They could be lying, but they could be lying on this website too. Just someone that's salty at the landlord.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I was 5 days late. They penalized me. You know, a late fee. I told them I was going to be late, but you know, it's in your contract to pay on the first.
But you also have that same concept of having to worry about that stuff whenever you're looking up on products online and people are rating it like bad or good, you know?
Yep.
So that could be like with anything. So
Anything.
anything.
So, that one's a 50-50. I can't say yes or no.
Yeah.
Could be good for certain people, bad for others. Well, this is something for you though.
Oh yeah. Gotta be food, huh?
Not really food, but
About the pickles, but the onions.
no. McDonald's is just going to offer the Big Mac sauce by itself now.
What? Like as a topping, like you want mayonnaise, mustard, or mac sauce,
I'm guessing like
or as a
you can
ketchup?
get like a packet of it.
No way.
So McDonald's announced changes to its signature burgers earlier this week, including adding more Big Mac sauce. Now it's giving fans a way to get even more sauce. Starting next week, for a limited time, customers who order through the app will be able to get Big Mac sauce in a dip cup from participating locations.
Why do I have to be ordering the app? Why can't I
In a
just order
nod to
regular?
the original blue and silver Big Mac packaging, the dip cup is blue.
Yay! I like it.
Just like that.
Established in 1968.
So I don't know if the McDonald's near us is participating, but
That'd be the only reason why I'd use their app.
I was thinking, well, you told me something like, I wish I could get the Big Mac sauce or something.
Yeah, I mean, just to order any burger I want, but put the Big Mac sauce on it, you know?
Yeah, something like that.
There is a way. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could do that anyway. I mean, like, you can go to McDonald's and, hey, I want a double quarter pounder and say, hey, can you add the Big Mac sauce to it?
Maybe.
I mean, they'll probably charge you, but still, I mean, like, I think you should have it your way. Probably not even the same company, but still. I mean, I think they take requests or something. I don't think you can do that on the app, though.
Well, I was thinking
Well, now you can with this, but
they might offer it at your location if you like that sauce. Or why don't you just make your own? Mayonnaise, pickle, relish, onion, mustard, white vinegar, sugar, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and paprika.
I probably can, and I'd probably have to look up the recipe for that because I need measurements.
I just told you the recipe.
No, I need how much mayonnaise, how much. I don't know. Can you just put like a teaspoon of everything?
Once it looks like pink sauce, I think you're good to go.
It looks like the freaking Thousand Island sauce, which is probably it.
So, so if you're a fan, Big Mac sauce,
Mayonnaise, pickles, relish.
check your
onions,
McDonald's
mustard,
app,
white winner.
and maybe you can get yourself some. In a blue cup.
I like the blue cup though. That's what I want. Looks so retro.
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 So as we were talking about that woman that had to clean up after her kid. What about this one? Plus size traveler demands free seats, better accommodations on airlines.
I'd probably be one of. That's probably me right there. Apparently, I'm that size.
A plus size traveler social media influencer demanded the airlines better accommodate larger passengers when traveling.
Why don't they? Why don't they just make bigger seats?
They do.
I know they probably cost like an arm and a leg, but still.
It's called first class.
That's true.
But you don't want to pay for it, huh? You.
Well, okay, think about it. Are you going to pay more for first class or are you going to pay more for paying for 2 seats? Because I know they're going to charge you for 2 seats.
Well, I have another article. I don't know if I have it here. About buying an extra seat. That's probably on my second list. It was about someone bought 2 tickets. Yeah, it has to be on my other list for the next show.
Ooh.
So
Future reference.
Jalen Cheney from Vancouver, Washington, started a Change.org petition, demanded the FAA to protect plus size customers.
Detailing several demands.
And then she wants free seats.
My question, and not that I'm making fun of big people because I am one of them, and I've never been in an airplane, but do you think they even fit into the freaking little vacant bathrooms?
I don't know. I've never been on one, so.
I haven't either. So I'm wondering if I would fit in one.
But if you're on first class, I bet you do.
Hell yeah. You'll probably drop a deuce right there and have your own little flush thing under you and just straight out the freaking plane. Boof. I'm telling you, dude, that's the future.
Yeah.
That all seats in the airplane are going to have their own toilets and you just drop a deuce whenever you want and just press a button, bam, it's done.
So I saw her. I was like, okay, she wants bigger stuff. Like, they make trains and
Buses.
cars, buses, ships. So you don't have to take an airplane. But if you do, maybe you want to go ahead and buy the first class seat. I'm pretty sure there's more room.
Mm-hmm.
But I played this game back in the day, and I was like, I saw you. And I was thinking, you're a fat princess.
It reminded you.
Yeah. Look at the images.
I guess I should thank you because
There you go. Ta-da!
Oh my god. Yeah, I can see that now. That's too
Can I
funny.
get this blowing up?
That is too funny.
Oh my god.
Jeez Louise. I was gonna say her dress was pretty, and it still is to me.
It's pretty. Like her dress too.
Her dress is pretty. I can see why that kind of reminded you of that. I mean, if I would have known this, then I probably would have went to that too. But we're still supporting Fat is Beautiful. Big people are beautiful. I am one. Because apparently I'm as big as that chick. I always ask people, am I that big? And they're like, yes. I'm like, but I don't see that on me when I look in the mirror. I see beautiful.
So yeah, I saw that picture. I was like, Fat Princess, I played that game back in the day.
You're like, whoa.
You try to save her. You feed her so that you make her heavier so the other team picks her up. They need more people to take her because you're trying. It's like capture the flag. Take the princess back to your base and you win. Mm-hmm. But if you feed her and you're defending, but she gets heavier and heavier,
they can't pick her up.
And I was thinking, would that game title be acceptable today?
No, definitely not.
Fat Princess. So.
Oh, you know what? They could, but instead of putting FAT, they'll probably put PHAT.
Maybe.
Just so it won't look so hurtful.
So it won't look so hurtful?
So it won't look so hurtful.
All right.
Won't be body shaming, okay?
So we'll go ahead and end it with this dude. Maybelline faces boycott for partnership with
Oh my god.
Dylan.
Seriously?
Another one wants to lose money. Maybelline is facing calls for a boycott after sponsorship with the transgender social media influencer Dylan, who posted a short video last month of him applying the brand's cosmetic and getting glam.
Well, I understand that they do that themselves. You know, they get people's products and they do their makeup.
They're marketing to women, and who's getting fed up? The women. I don't think the men care too much about the makeup part. They cared about the beer part.
Yeah.
But as far as the makeup,
Like
I'm pretty sure it's
like
women.
beer to men, women to makeup.
Yeah.
I don't know why the women are getting pissed off.
Then I was thinking of, what was their tagline? Maybelline. I go, oh.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe he was born with it. Maybe it's a penis. Maybe it's Maybelline.
That would be a good catchphrase for the next commercial of the transgender. So
Right. Maybelline, I got it for you. Get your people do your commercials. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's a penis and a bulge in his pants. Maybe it's Maybelline. So yeah, good for him or her, whatever, making that money.
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you didn't go to them for the partnership. They came to you.
That's actually pretty impressive, you know?
Yeah.
Because he was just doing his thing and put on makeup and whatnot. And, like, I don't think he was particularly advertising for them. But every time a woman, like, does a tutorial of their makeup, they always show, like, the brand they're using. So somebody else wants to use it themselves. So, like I'm saying, I don't think he was totally doing it that on purpose just to advertise their brand. But the fact that they went out and looked for him to reach out for him is actually pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Just saying.
All right,
Jesus.
let's go ahead and finish this because I do have a Paindayhole of the week.
Ooh. Can I see it? Can I see it?
Yeah.
Is the Paindayhole of the week. Oh my god, that felt so
When
good.
I find one, I find one. I don't look for one.
Oh! I felt that. In the soul.
That's because you're on your phone, man. Nice. Let me pay attention. And I was like, I don't know, the bike people that drive bikes, I'm like they own the road or something.
Yeah.
What?
For safety reasons, I don't like the fact when they're going through different lanes like that. But I understand they go from one lane to another, but they literally go between two vehicles that are on each lane. Yeah. That bothers me. What if I accidentally like move my thing and boof?
Yeah, you don't see them.
Exactly. There's no freaking way. As fast as they're going, I'm never going to be able to catch them in time for me to get out of their way. And second of all, I shouldn't be having to get out of the way because they should be in a freaking lane.
Yep.
Pick your lane, bro.
Pick your lane, like that one. See?
Doof.
Except the lane stopped and this guy didn't want to.
Just kept on rolling and rolling and rolling.
I own the road. Apparently that car said, nope. Get your fat butt in my windshield.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll end it there.
All right.
Because that's what we do.
It's time.
I had no picture because daughter don't want to draw no more on the computer.
She's taking a sabbatical.
So the
We'll call it
video
that.
still probably be a picture of us.
Or maybe something.
Maybe. I don't know. So till next time, I'm Jay.
I'm Roxanne.
And hopefully she wants to do one again this week.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to keep doing the shit.